class. How are my seventh graders doing today?
Good.
Awesome, great to hear. I'm really glad to have you guys in advisory hour today. Hope everybody's been having a good day so far. So today we're going to be doing some competition and we're going to be doing some team building. We've been talking about all these different key terms and concepts that I have on the board. We have critical thinking, creativity, communication, and then a little bit of a newer one today is team building that we'll be practicing. So with our groups today, we are going to be doing an egg drop, and I know you guys have maybe done that in your past class with like some of the sciences, but it's going to be a little bit different today. You guys are going to be able to have a little bit more of a time limit to little talk and then creating the project itself. But first, I'd like to ask you guys, with including these concepts and these key terms, what kind of teams have you guys been on? It doesn't have to be a sports team. It can be other stuff. It can be our band here at school. But what's some teams that you've been on? If somebody want to give a suggestion, tell me a little bit about your team and what made you guys good or what made you guys not so good.
Is it okay if we say sports team?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I could do track for a relay team.
Yeah.
If you all like communicated for like handing off your baton like at the right time and like talking to each other, it worked really well. But if you weren't communicating to let each other know how close you were getting or when to
Yeah.
take off, it never worked.
Absolutely,
Mess up or something.
absolutely. And Amy used one of our key terms there, communication. That is huge. That's huge in other ways as well, because there's not always verbal communication. It can be nonverbal communication. And there's sometimes in class that I can see if students even paying attention or not by the way that they might be acting. If I see you sitting on your desk, you're communicating to me that you're really not paying attention. Naj or Jesse, would you like to give an example?
Well, I know I've played games,
Yeah.
like board games in a team, and I feel like that you have to be creative and you have to communicate with your team members, like what you're thinking and all that stuff.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, and I love that you used a different example there of just a sports team. That's why I kind of suggested that right away. I said, what if maybe there's something different, because when we think of team building, we're thinking of teams. So yeah, but that's a great example and another form of communication that you could use, and a lot of creativity to maybe win the game if that's what you're trying to do. And Jesse, how about you?
The football team I played on, we played together for quite a few years, and we did a lot of things outside of practice together.
Sure.
To like get to know each other better besides just on the football field.
Yeah, that's very good. Yes, and that's just that's with the team building, that's a lot of friendship that goes into that as well. And I can definitely relate with that with sports. I've been on a lot of teams and went to the same school my whole entire high school and middle school, so I got to know my friends really well, and that has even made the teams just better. And when we did want to succeed, we could, but it just, it'd be up to us. So, without further ado, we will be talking about our egg activity today. So if you guys kind of want to place your eyes forward a little bit, maybe give a little bit of a direction to over there. Our side table here, I got some items on the table. I have eggs, I have some newspaper, I have some tape and pencils, and then I have these little pipe cleaners. With all these items, you're going to be thinking right now, I don't want anybody to get up, I just want everybody to think for 3 minutes of the best way that they can use these items to protect an egg from a 5-foot drop. So, I want you guys to think real closely, just think, and I want you to use your critical thinking for 1 minute by yourselves, and then 3 minutes you guys will be able to talk in groups, and I would like you to record on a piece of paper. So if somebody can be the scribe if they want, and I'm just going to ask you guys some different thoughts from different groups in the class here. So, all right, let's start with my minute timer and just have a little critical thinking session by yourself of the best way to use those items. You'll get all those items right there.
And it's tape.
It is masking tape, yep. All right, does everybody have some nice developed thoughts? All right, yeah, so I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, and you will be discussing, and I would like somebody to be a scribe. Somebody can choose, you guys can do that, and then we will figure out what you guys can think of. And then you're on a little bit of a time crunch here. This is usually a 2-day project in a science classroom, so I want you guys to think of what you can do.
Okay, ideas.
So we have to like protect the egg,
Yeah.
for sure.
I
But I've never done this.
have in my science class, but the thing is, we had like a carton.
Oh, what you put in it?
And we filled it with water, and you could just drop it. But this has the pipe cleaners and pencils.
So you could like use like the pencils to make like a cage around it.
Yeah, and like, put in the
Pipe cleaners around it to like protect it.
That's hard, yeah.
We're gonna splat an egg today, guys.
Put the newspaper around it and wrap it in tape.
Yeah, there's newspaper
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Newspaper
Oh.
and tape
And then pipe
and the
cleaners.
pipe
So-
cleaners.
And then tape the pencils together to make like a cage, drop cage, little
Yeah.
cage.
So we have.
So that takes the
newspaper.
impact more.
Okay, so are we like wrapping the egg with newspaper?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay, and then we're gonna, what about the pipe cleaners? What are we doing with that?
Could that just be another thing to put around the newspaper though?
To hold it
Yeah.
together?
Yeah.
Or you
Okay.
can use it to like connect the pencils for like our cage too. Like,
We could use the tape to cut
yeah,
it
you can
down.
use tape too.
Oh, yeah.
Or we could wrap the egg.
With the tape.
Wrap the egg with the pipe cleaners,
Uh-huh.
then put the newspaper and then the tape. and then-
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
You guys got a minute and a half.
Left?
Yeah, talk about what
So
you
like
want to do.
Pipe cleaners, then we're gonna.
Then the paper,
The
like the
newspaper.
newspapers.
Paper, then tape,
Yes.
Yeah.
tape, then
You have the cage with the pencils.
cage with pencil. Okay. All right, well, I guess that's our game plan.
All right. You guys will find out.
You guys sound like you're wrapping up.
Yeah.
What are you guys kind of thinking so far?
So we're gonna wrap the egg with pipe cleaners, then we're gonna wrap it with newspaper, then we're gonna tape it all together, and then you make a cage with the pencils and tape, right?
Yeah.
And see how it goes.
All right. Nice, yeah. I like your guys' idea. Definitely a good idea. So what did we just do there? We formed a plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we formed our plan, and what concept did we use by doing that?
Critical thinking to make the plan?
Yeah,
Communicating?
you use critical thinking, and yeah, so
We also
what do you,
did-
how did you guys, what did we use critical thinking, right, in our first little minute portion that I gave you guys to think. And then I heard a lot of creative communication, actually, these almost go together, because you guys were creative in your thought process, and you communicated really well to make a nice little blueprint, and then just over 2 minutes, so you guys did a great job in doing that. So, moving forward, I want one student from each group to go up and grab their materials. You only need one egg. I'll actually put the eggs over here, so not any mistakes. And yeah, just remember, 5-foot drop, and yeah, one student can come and pick up their stuff. I will be grabbing a couple newspapers, we don't need this many for you guys, just so the floor doesn't get dirty.
Do you want to pass it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you guys go. Awesome. All right, so then, yeah, construct your plan. I'm gonna give you guys 10 minutes as soon as Naj sits down to make your nice little fortress around your egg. Alrighty, let's go. I wanna hear some good peer communication as well.
Egg
I
stat.
don't know how to.
Okay, wrap with pipe cleaners. How about,
Start looking at the
yeah, that, yeah.
How do you wrap these things?
Make a cage, I'm making a cage.
Yeah.
Like sticks.
Should we? Oh, no, I don't think I have any pencils.
Wrap
it.
That's wide enough.
Yeah,
Should we wrap the egg?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, that'd be hard, yeah.
Orange and bunch.
I love this, so we're doing this. That's soft. This one's really soft.
That's like,
Well, I might see some lining tape or
Yeah.
any tape.
right.
The masking tape will probably work better, but you guys can definitely experiment and see what you think is the best.
This is tough. I'm gonna squish the egg.
Do you need help?
It's not sticking, they don't wrap around very
So
well.
we could like
tape it.
Should we tape the egg then?
Tie them.
Like twist them.
Sorry.
Why don't we do 10 cage reviews?
You guys have a very good idea. I'm gonna let you guys know that for sure right now. You have a very good idea of what you wanna do.
Just add more than that.
You have around
I don't
8.5 minutes remaining.
Oh, it can just be like around, like it can be like a circle.
Oh, yes, yes, okay, okay, I see what you mean. Yes, so then when she's,
I'm trying to make like a little cage for it.
Okay.
So then I can wrap it around, like,
Nice.
maybe tape it to the egg.
And remember the distance that we're dropping it from is 5 feet.
do you know the right way to do it?
I have a pretty good idea of ways, and that's what's awesome about this project is there's a ton of different ways to do it.
Oh, really?
So many different ways, yep.
That's comforting.
Yeah, and when you guys get into high school, maybe you'll take a physics class where you have to do this. So,
Maybe.
maybe, if you guys are interested in that, which is an awesome concept, and this is an awesome activity.
Yeah. I'm really shaky today. Like, so shaky. Maybe I'm stressed. I think I do. Stress about like performance.
7 minutes.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Looks very good. Are you guys trying to do maybe two different plans, or is he using that
They're-
for
They're using it
scale?
as a scale.
Yeah,
Cool, very
just
cool.
to see how big the cage has to be for the egg. But I don't know how that was gonna work.
Just need to get some plastic tape.
Yeah, I know it keeps ripping on me though.
I'd love to give you guys duct tape, but I think that'd be too easy.
I know we have newspaper.
Newspaper will go
To
around.
wrap around the egg.
That's probably.
I feel like we wouldn't even need this
That
then.
was last one.
Well, just to be safe.
Just
So then we use all of
So
Excellent.
it.
that
Okay.
hits the ground first.
Yeah, so then we use all the materials.
Oh, so the, okay.
Okay. Newspaper then. You want to do the newspaper?
Do you guys think you have to use all the newspaper?
No.
I think we? I don't think so. I think we can really just bundle up. Yeah, make the bottom really.
Do you think it would help to use it all?
I feel like we should like make. Should we put like a ball underneath it and a ball on top of it? So like cushions it.
The cushion of ball.
Like so like.
And if you want to give your guys,
I think that's a bad idea.
So then we can just tape that
So,
around
like,
it, like
twist
a
it
ball
around.
underneath and a ball on top.
So like.
What about the
middle,
sides?
and then,
Yeah, I feel like
like.
twist it and make the bottom like a ball.
Yeah.
if you guys want a little bit of an extra challenge, you should maybe think of the least way to use the least amount of newspaper. I definitely know you guys have,
Yeah.
So you can
you
like.
guys are
take the
definitely
ball
working
from
really,
the
that's a really
bottom.
good team to make that happen.
And they're just gonna just crack in a second.
Right, I know, I don't like it, it cracked it.
Do you think you have are you guys still gonna use the pencil strategy?
Are we?
I think so.
Did we abandon the pencil?
No.
Might be difficult,
You
but
know,
I
We
think
already
it's a
have
pretty
it
good
out,
idea.
might as well
Yeah.
use it.
And you guys have 4 minutes and 45
4
seconds.
Should we do like a, yeah, should we do like the round cage?
I
Do
was
like a
thinking-
square.
I tried square, but I couldn't figure out how to stand it, yeah, how to stand up. Okay. Oh, that's sticky now.
Well, these pencils are huge, you should do the square one. Let's do the round.
I'm not no engineer.
No, far from.
That's okay, we're
This
sorry.
tape's not from Oxford, even though they're small teams.
I like the pattern one.
I mean, we could always add more paper to it, maybe one more piece around.
One more piece?
He's got one.
Oh, yeah.
we even need this newspaper?
No, I don't think so.
Should we make it for the floor then?
Yeah. Clear that.
Good, yeah.
What are we doing on time?
Doing close on time. We have 3 minutes left. 3 minutes.
Cage written Naj.
I'm trying.
Do you need more tape?
You know, I just think, yeah, yeah, I would love some more tape.
Maybe like double up the tape on this back and front.
Yes.
Or like tape across the top. I'm trying this tape. Dirty nuts.
I feel like my sweat is like canceling out the stickiness of it. Like,
Should we wrap the cage around it?
all
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
bring it in.
I'll try that
Do we need more pencils? No?
Fabulous. Should we put pencils on the side?
No, they
Like spikes?
like
So looks pretty good, looks pretty secure, what do you got now?
Let's tape it up.
You guys have a minute and a
Almost
half.
tape it up.
Minute and a half.
Beautiful.
Wait, let's do one more piece.
Okay, I trust that.
Where's the end?
It feels like,
It looks very sturdy. Looks
Yeah.
very sturdy.
I think we should put,
it's like a sub.
I'm trying.
we should put things around it for.
And if you guys are ready, just let me know.
For
I-
decoration.
For decoration.
Looks like you guys have a really good idea what you're doing.
Right in the middle.
Okay, team one, roll it. See,
See,
it does that.
I know.
yeah. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Good.
Oh boy, I'm
Calling
scared.
it?
Yep.
Alrighty, with 45 seconds to spare, that's awesome.
Look at that.
Super confident.
I know.
Alright, so, a little bit of a time crunch there, but it looked like, it seemed as if all these students did a really good job of communicating. With this activity here, you guys were working as a team, essentially, just a little 3-person team. And do you guys think that you have used all these key terms? And if so, I would like maybe 2 students to tell me which ones that they used and maybe give an exact, specific example of how they used it. Naj?
I think with the materials given, we all use some critical thinking skills, especially with the pencils, using it as a cage and wrapping it around
Yeah.
the newspaper. So I felt like we used almost like creativity and critical thinking with that.
Absolutely, and a term that I would like to bring into our future advisory classrooms is background knowledge. And using that and developing that little cage that you guys developed, I could sense right away that you were using background knowledge from maybe something you've seen or of another thing that maybe just how, even just me using the term cage or fortress or whatever I've used, that really could lead into, oh, how are we gonna make this nice and sturdy? And Jesse, you had your hand raised, would you like to add to that at all?
Yeah, we use communication, like saying if we needed more tape or another piece of newspaper.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so it seems like you guys have a really good grasp on why we do this. Now, let's get to the fun stuff and drop that thing. So first, I think it would be an awesome idea to first drop it from a higher height. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you guys
let's
think
do it.
that's a good
Yeah.
idea? Because it looks like you guys did a pretty good job. So, I would like 2 students to come up, maybe one to watch. Actually, all you guys are welcome to come to the front of the classroom, and we can have somebody, maybe if you guys want to get on the chair, somebody to be sturdy holding the chair, I'll help with that. And then you can drop it, and then you can drop it however you want.
Go maybe.
This way?
That way, yeah. Yeah,
Sure.
good thinking.
I was gonna say it's sideways, but.
I don't know.
I'm scared. I don't think it did.
All
You have
right.
to unwrap it now?
It sounded like it was pretty sturdy.
It did. Sounded like a good thud.
Feels pretty dry too.
Should we do it higher? Have
Do you guys
drop
want
it?
to try higher?
I can
Try
drop it, but I
Yeah,
think,
drop
I would
it
like Jesse
tall.
to do it. Yeah, let's have the students
Yeah.
do it.
Okay, I'll hold the chair.
All right, yep. Oh, wow.
A little bit.
Yeah, make sure you have somebody there.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Jesse, yeah, you can hold as high as you want.
This way.
Oh,
I think it broke.
Alright, so
It
let's
sure did. Oh, man.
let's grab some newspapers here and we can unwrap it up here on the table.
I don't know. Let's find out. This we really wrapped this bad boy. Careful, don't make too much crack.
That's true, I
Oh,
know,
I
I
hope
was
it- I hope it
thinking,
isn't.
I know, I was like, oh,
We're
that's a
careful
little
the rest of
aggressive. It's like a present.
I know. It's really one.
Christmas is early.
Right? There we go.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, it still seems pretty,
I think it was just the pencils.
I think so. It's not wet.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
Carefully.
Oh, I thought this was the yolk for some reason. I was like, oh,
Very secured.
huh,
I think you guys might be okay.
no
Oh my
way.
God, we have pipe cleaners in here.
Wow.
That was a great idea to have a pipe cleaner surrounding the egg.
I can't lift this.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Good job. Give yourself a hand. Good job, guys. It survived.
No, I mean,
We'll have to get a measurement of that height.
it survived. A's.
Awesome job.
It
Awesome
100%
job.
cracked.
It did? Did it just break now?
I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah, right now.
no,
I think
yes.
it did.
Oh, no.
Squeezed it.
Either way, awesome job. You all took a great feat and challenge on to make it go from higher. And I really noticed that you guys were gonna be able to do that just because of how good of a job that you all did in constructing it, and your communication was awesome. So, I just wanna get some, incorporate some writing, so I just want you guys to do a quick 1-minute exit ticket and talk about your favorite key term and how it went into team building. So we're just gonna connect one of these three into team building, whatever your favorite one is, and how you think you personally connected. So let's get to that in a minute, and we'll wrap up class. You can just turn those into me. Thank you, Jesse. All right, and if anybody would like to help after class here, clean up just a little bit, that'd be awesome. I'd appreciate your help. Thanks, guys.